I'm Joel Edgerton, and I'm here with Train Dreams.
I'm Clint Bentley. I'm the director and co-writer of Train Dreams.
And welcome, and congratulations on this. It's a period in time where you could say it's very similar to today and what's going on.
Yeah.
Would you say it was hard or easy kind of transporting yourself there to make this film?
That's a good question. I felt like from the beginning of adapting it that there were more similarities to what we were dealing with today than differences, and it felt like it felt like a story that spoke to a lot of the things we're going through, and so it didn't feel very hard to transport myself back there. I think like we've always been humans, and we've always been kind of the same as we've gone through the different changes through the ages.
I don't know for how many centuries I would say this, or but definitely in the last couple, that I think people in the present time they were living in had this feeling like the world was moving too quickly. Things were happening too fast, and change was happening too rapidly. And certainly, there's an irony looking back in Train Dreams that at that period people were saying these things in the film, and you watch it now with an awareness of going, well, watch what's to come. Technological changes that we're dealing with, and social media and so on. But there's a real patience looking back in this film at a time when, despite what they must have thought about, development of things, the life was patient, and things weren't necessarily moving that quickly.
And in saying so, you could look at it as such as life. And like say, getting the rights for the film, getting all the stars to align for everybody to be part of this film. Can you talk about maybe the pressures in that of like, we got to make sure we do a good job here because this just all worked out for us?
Yeah, I mean, you feel that way on every film. We had an amazing team who, you like start putting things together, starting with a script, and then putting the casting together and all that. You like just trying to track the best people that you can. We got very lucky on this one to have an amazing team, top to bottom.
This movie really intersects with my life at the right time. I've always been a fan of this book. Well, for the last 10 years, I've been a fan of this book. I always saw that there would be a special movie in there, and then Clint came and reached out to me about it. It almost felt like he was aware that I was very fond of this story, that it was meant to be. And whatever happened to make all of that line up at the right time for me, and it's better for me now as a father to be playing this character, and I feel very fortunate that all came to be.
To bring that emotion on screen, because everybody feels you have to go through life with grief, and to show that. Can you talk about why it's important to? Because sometimes people want to hide from it rather than this is what it is.
Yeah. That's a good question. It's a hard thing to deal with, not only in the immediate aftermath of it, of going through it, but also in the lingering effects that grief has throughout your life. There's no right or wrong way to go through it, but leaning into those things, and I think this applies not only to grief, but through every aspect of life, leaning into the good, the bad, the boring in between, and really embracing it. That's why we're here,